Sustainability is firmly at the top of CEOs' agendas, and the telecoms industry is no different. Telcos across the world are making ambitious net zero commitments across their Scope 1, 2 and 3 emissions. We're also seeing the rise of what we're calling Scope 4 emission claims, or enablement claims, and this is where a product or a service can be used or claimed to be used to help lower the end customer's carbon emissions. The telecoms industry can have a big role to play here. Thanks to innovative technologies that it can sell to its consumer and enterprise customers, the telecoms industry can help to enable lower emissions. A lot of telcos are claiming that their services can enable a host of other industries to lower their carbon footprint. So, for example, manufacturing, logistics, transport, the energy sector, smart cities, smart workforces, the list goes on. For example, with smart transport, some telcos are selling fleet tracking solutions which can help to optimize fuel consumption and ultimately to lower carbon emissions. However, there are some issues with claiming the enablement effect. Here are some ways to avoid the backlash of being accused of greenwashing. The first thing is to acknowledge others. So when it comes to claims of enablement, there is an entire ecosystem that is involved in making these things possible. So telcos should avoid over-claiming responsibility. For example, with an IoT tech solution for smart energy, you've got the device makers, you've got the energy services supplier, the software solution, and the end user that all have to work together to make this solution work to lower emissions. The second thing is taking a balanced approach. If telcos are willing to accept the secondary benefits of their products and services, they should also accept adverse impacts that they might be having as well. So they should avoid reporting bias where they only acknowledge the positive impacts that they're having. For example, telecoms industries should stop encouraging businesses and consumers to upgrade their phones every year, as this then leads to an excess number of devices and the embedded carbon associated with these. The next thing is to do it for the right reasons. So telcos should not be pointing to enablement as an easy way to get credibility when it comes to sustainability, because it may end up backfiring. For example, where these claims aren't backed up. So to avoid this, provide accurate and transparent methodologies when it comes to measuring the enablement effect. This helps to keep yourself accountable and also to allow others to understand the rationale behind the claims that are being made. Finally, ensure claims are accurate and measurable. We've researched the enablement claims of over 30 telcos, and we've yet to find a framework that is fully scientific, evidence-based, and measurable when it comes to these enablement claims. For example, we're finding a lot of telcos are claiming teleworkers as an enablement use case, so saving the emissions that are involved with workers commuting to the office. However, this doesn't take into account the carbon emissions of workers heating their homes or using the kettle or other things that they wouldn't have normally done if they were in the office. So overall, enablement is a force for good, and it's a genuine way that the telecoms industry can promote a world where there's reduced emissions. However, they must be careful to do this and make sure that they do it in a provable, evidence-based and balanced way.